Hi everybody and welcome to Careers in Cyber. Okay, let's begin. Cybersecurity careers are becoming more in demand and offer high salaries. There are many different jobs within the security industry, from offensive pen testing, hacking machines, and reporting on vulnerabilities, to defensive security, defending against and investigating cyber attacks. Why get a career in cyber? High pay. Jobs in security have high starting salaries. Exciting. Work can include legally hacking systems or defending against cyber attacks. Be in demand. There are over 3.5 million unfilled cyber positions. This room helps you break into cybersecurity by providing information about various cybersecurity roles. It also links to different learning paths that you can use to start building your cyber skills. Okay, perfect. Let's move on to the next section. So security analysts, okay, responsible for maintaining the security of an organization's data. Security analysts are integral to constructing security measures across organizations to protect the company from attacks. Analysts explore and evaluate company networks to uncover actionable data and recommendations for engineers to develop preventative measures. This job role requires working with various stakeholders to gain an understanding of security requirements and the security landscape. Responsibilities: working with various stakeholders to analyze the cybersecurity throughout the company. Compile ongoing reports about the safety of networks, documenting security issues and measures taken in response. Develop security plans, incorporating research on new attack tools and trends and measures needed across teams to maintain data security. And then we have the learning paths for this type of job. So we can just continue by clicking on complete it. Okay, on to the next one. So, security engineer. Design, monitor, and maintain security controls, networks, and systems to help prevent cyber attacks. Security engineers develop and implement security solutions using threats and vulnerability data, often sourced from members of the security workforce. Security engineers work across circumventing a breadth of attacks, including web application attacks, network threats, and evolving trends and tactics. The ultimate goal is to retain and adapt security measures to mitigate the risk of attack and data loss. Responsibilities: testing and screening security measures across software, monitor networks and reports to update systems and mitigate vulnerabilities. And identify and implement systems needed for optimal security. And there we have the learning paths for this type of job as a security engineer. So we can click on completed and move on to the next one. Incident responder identifies and mitigates attacks whilst attackers' operations are still unfolding. Incident responders respond productively and efficiently to security breaches. Responsibilities include creating plans, policies, and protocols for organizations to enact during and following incidents. This is often a highly pressurized position with assessments and responses required in real time, as attacks are unfolding. Incident response metrics include MTTD, MTTA, and MTTR, the mean time to detect, acknowledge, and recover from attacks. The aim is to achieve a swift and effective response, retain financial standing, and avoid negative breach implications. Ultimately, incident responders protect the company's data, reputation, and financial standing from cyber attacks. Responsibilities: developing and adapting a thorough, actionable incident response plan, maintaining strong security best practices, and supporting incident response measures. Post-incident reporting and preparation for future attacks, considering learnings and adaptations to take from incidents. And the learning paths, again, here we have the one you should focus on if you would like to be an incident responder. So we can just click on completed here too and move on to the next one, which is digital forensics examiner. Responsible for using digital forensics to investigate incidents and crimes. If you like to play detective, this might be the perfect job. If you're working as a part of a law enforcement department, you will be focused on collecting and analyzing evidence to help solve crimes, charging the guilty and exonerating the innocent. On the other hand, if your work falls under defending a company's network, you will be using your forensic skills to analyze incidents such as policy violations. Responsibilities: collect digital evidence while observing legal procedures. Analyze digital evidence to find answers related to the case. Document your findings and report on the case. Okay, so we can click on completed. We're done with this one. On to the next, malware analyst. Analyzes all types of malware to learn more about how they work and what they do. A malware analyst's work involves analyzing suspicious programs, discovering what they do, and writing reports about their findings. A malware analyst is sometimes called a reverse engineer, as their core task revolves around converting compiled programs from machine language to readable code, usually in a low-level language. This work requires the malware analyst to have a strong programming background, especially in low-level languages such as assembly language and C language. The ultimate goal is to learn about all the activities that a malicious program carries out, find out how to detect it, and report it. Responsibilities: carry out static analysis of malicious programs, which entails reverse engineering. Conduct dynamic analysis of malware samples by observing their activities in a controlled environment, and document and report all the findings. Okay, so we are done with this one, and on to the penetration tester role. So responsible for testing technology products for security loopholes. You may see penetration testing referred to as pen testing and ethical hacking. A penetration tester's job role is to test the security of the systems and software within a company. This is achieved through attempts to uncover flaws and vulnerabilities through systemized hacking. Penetration testers exploit these vulnerabilities to evaluate the risk in each instance. The company can take these insights to rectify issues to prevent a real-world cyber attack. Responsibilities: conduct tests on computer systems, networks, and web-based applications. Perform security assessments, audits, and analyze policies. Evaluate and report on insights, recommending actions for attack prevention. And the learning paths are the ones that you see here, and we can click on completed on this one too and move to red teamer. Okay, so plays the role of an adversary attacking an organization and providing feedback from an enemy's perspective. Red teamers share similarities to penetration testers, with a more targeted job role. Penetration testers look to uncover many vulnerabilities across systems to keep cyber defense in good standing, whilst red teamers are enacted to test the company's detection and response capabilities. This job role requires imitating cyber criminals' actions, emulating malicious attacks, retaining access, and avoiding detection. Red team assessments can run for up to a month, typically by a team external to the company. They're often best suited to organizations with mature security programs in place. Responsibilities: emulate the role of a threat actor to uncover exploitable vulnerabilities, maintain access, and avoid detection. Assess organization security controls, threat intelligence, and incident response procedures. Evaluate and report on insights with actionable data for companies to avoid real-world instances. And the learning paths are the ones that you see right here. And we click on complete it. And now let's do the quiz right here. This room has provided you with general overview of the different careers in cybersecurity. Don't forget that you can leverage online training to land your dream job in cybersecurity. To find out which cybersecurity role suits you best, try our fun quiz, which you can access by clicking the View Site button on the right. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, if I was stranded on an island, the first thing I would do is, okay, I would say, I don't know, scope the landscape for potential threats. In my spare time, I like to, let's see, okay, tinker with new technology and understand how it works. If I could buy a fictional celebrity dinner, it will be, I think it would be Tony Stark, okay? And my favorite game is Battleships. I'm best described as, let's say, curious. My favorite movie is Matrix, without a doubt. The first one. Okay, penetration tester, perfect, because this is actually what I'm most interested in. Penetration tester or red teamer. Those are the two that I am most interested in. And you know what? Tell me, what are you actually interested in? Tell me in the comment section. So yeah, we're done with this room, so we can just click on complete it. And yeah, that's it. So if you find the video helpful, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if you would like to see more videos on TryHackMe, you know, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, that's it. And I'll talk to you next time.